Hi, my name's Steve, and I'm making a short video here to kind of demonstrate the 8-position tool changer I'm making for my Centroid Acorn. It's kind of hard to get decent pictures here. This is the tool changer. This is the pickups and the back of the tool changer. You gotta excuse my shop, it's a mess. Looks like a bomb went off. This I'm going to actually try to replace. I don't want the relays. The pickup on the back of the 8-position tool changer sends a signal, and as that signal is received, it's sent. I don't want to send it by relays, but I'm going to have to for right now, up to Acorn, and then Acorn will show it switching the logic for the tool change, so it knows what tool it's on. This is the power supply, the pulse generator, and the controller for the stepper motor on the tool changer. Now what I've got here is these are cheap stepper motor drivers that you can buy off of eBay. Either one of these here actually on eBay are about $6, $7, $8. They're cheap. These work excellent. I bought this one thinking maybe I was going to get something a little bit better. I bought it on eBay. It cost $35. It does work, but honestly, I'm getting better performance out of the either one of these cheap ones that I got off of eBay than this one here. It does work, but these are working better and smoother. So what happens is I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And as you can see, the tool changer is rotating, and it's at the same time it's rotating, you can see in the back of it that it is switching. I hope I can get a view of it. It's hard to see there, but it is switching from tool position to tool position. I'll show you here. The wire out of the way. As each tool position comes by, it senses it and sends a signal to the Acorn board. And then I'll try to zoom in here, and you can watch the Acorn board picking up each tool as it comes by. What I've got to do now is work with the code so Acorn turns on. There's 2 relays, and the way this board works is this small board drives this motor all the time. If you don't hook up the enable circuit on the actual controller, the actual enable circuit, this little board won't shut it off. The motor will just continue to run. So what I need to do to actually control this with 2 relays and change directions, I've kind of drawn a picture here, is I'm going to take the red wire, which is the 5-volt enable wire that comes from the signal generator to the stepper motor controller. Okay, you can see it plugged in right here. That has 5 volts on it, and it's hot when it wants to shut the controller off. So I'll show you right now. I shut the controller off and stop the motor. So right now this red wire has 5 volts on it. So what I intend to do is the relays that come with Acorn have a normally closed position. So I intend to take that red wire, run it through the normally closed of the first relay, then through the normally closed of the second relay, and then back to the positive on the actual controller. And what that allows me to do is anytime either relay, either forward or reverse, that breaks that 5-volt signal to the actual driver will cause the motor to run. Okay, so I'll pull this out and you'll see, well, of course I tightened it. Let me pull the red wire out, simulating like a relay kicked on, and as soon as I pull the wire out, it instantly starts turning the motor. Now, in order for it to switch between forward and reverse, this red wire with 5 volts on it, which is going to attach to this relay right here, okay, that loops through and comes back. When you hit reverse, instead of this 5 volts shutting off the actual driver, it's going to send that 5 volts to the direction pin on the driver. Okay, so when it gets the 5 volts from this wire to that direction pin, you'll notice that, I'm sorry, I have a little trouble getting this stuff to reach here. Okay, I'm back to recording. Sorry about that. I had a wire come loose I didn't have tight enough in the controller here. The 5 volt came loose. So what's going to happen is, anytime you shut off, you remove this 5 volt power lead from enable on this driver, it will make the motor run. Now this is a hot 5 volt lead. If you switch this hot 5 volt lead to direction, if you watch, oops, gotta shut it off, hang on. Okay, if you watch, if I touch this to direction positive, you'll see the motor reverse. Okay, that's how the relays are going to control it. If the forward relay opens, it disconnects this 5 volts from enable. If the reverse relay opens, it disconnects this 5 volts from enable positive and sends that 5 volts to direction positive, causing the motor to turn in the opposite direction. Thank you for viewing. Bye.